Hiking has been an integral part of human life for centuries. From ancient pilgrimage routes to trails used by traders and warriors, these paths have shaped the course of human history. Today, hiking offers both physical and mental benefits, and providing an escape from the hustle and bustle of modern life. For example, the Kokoda Track in Papua New Guinea. This 60-mile trail is not only a test of physical endurance, but also a journey through a significant chapter of World War history. Hiking this trail allows you to walk in the footsteps of soldiers who fought in one of the most challenging terrains. So in this video, we're exploring the world of hikes, some of the most dangerous and thrilling trails on the planet. It's a journey that connects us to nature, tests our limits, and offers profound insights into human history and our place in the natural world. Via Ferrata, which means iron path in Italian, is a protected climbing route found in mountainous regions around the world. These routes are equipped with fixed steel cables, ladders, and bridges, making it possible for non-climbers to traverse steep and exposed rock faces safely. Originating in the Dolomites of Italy during World War, Via Ferrata routes were used to move troops across difficult terrain. Today, they offer adventurous hikers a chance to experience the thrill of climbing without the need for extensive climbing skills or equipment. One of the most famous Via Ferrata routes is the Iron Path in the Dolomites, Italy. This road offers stunning views of the rugged mountain landscape, with its dramatic peaks, deep valleys, and picturesque villages. The route is well equipped with steel cables and ladders, providing a safe and thrilling experience for adventurers. The feeling of climbing high above the ground, with only the steel cable for support, is both exciting and awe-inspiring. Via Ferrata routes can be found in many countries, each offering its unique challenges and scenery. In France, the Via Ferrata de la Grande Falaise in the French Alps provides breathtaking views of the surrounding mountains and valleys. In Austria, the Königsjadler Via Ferrata in the Berchtesgaden Alps is known for its long and challenging route, with multiple peaks and stunning alpine vistas. Mount Huashan, located near the city of Huashan in Shaanxi Province, is one of China's 5 great mountains and is famous for its steep trails and sacred Taoist sites. The Huashan Plank Walk, known as the world's most dangerous hike, is a narrow path attached to the vertical cliffs of South Peak, which rises to an elevation of 7,070 feet. The Huashan Plank Walk is a narrow wooden walkway, just a few feet wide, bolted to the sheer cliff face. As you step onto the planks, you'll be secured by a harness and safety line, but the sense of exposure and the sheer drop below make this an exhilarating and nerve-wracking experience. The walk requires you to sidestep carefully along the planks, gripping onto chains fixed to the rock for support. This walk attracts thousands of adventurous hikers each year, all eager to test their nerves and enjoy the breathtaking views. The feeling of walking along such a precarious path, with nothing but air between you and the ground far below, is both terrifying and thrilling. The views from the walk are incredible, with the rugged beauty of the surrounding mountains stretching out in all directions. Avoid the plank walk during bad weather, as the path can become slippery and dangerous. The Half Dome hike is a strenuous 14 to 16-mile round trip that gains nearly 4,800 feet in elevation. It's a full-day adventure, typically taking between 10 to 12 hours to complete. The adventure begins in Yosemite Valley, starting from either the Mist Trail or the John Muir Trail. The Mist Trail is the more direct and steeper route, passing by the spectacular Vernal and Nevada Falls. As you hike up the Mist Trail, you'll be treated to the refreshing spray of these powerful waterfalls, a welcome cool-off during the ascent. After passing the falls, the trail continues through beautiful forests and past scenic viewpoints, gradually becoming steeper and more challenging. The Subdome section, a series of granite steps, marks the final approach to the cables. This section requires careful footing, but the views of the surrounding Yosemite landscape are absolutely worth it. The most iconic and thrilling part of the Half Dome hike is the ascent up the cables. The last 400 feet to the summit are equipped with metal cables to help hikers climb the steep, smooth granite face. This section is both physically demanding and mentally challenging, as you ascend nearly vertical terrain with dizzying drops on either side. Gloves are recommended to protect your hands and provide a better grip on the cables. Reaching the summit of Half Dome is an incredible achievement. At 8,839 feet above sea level, the summit offers panoramic views of Yosemite Valley, the High Sierra, and the park's iconic granite peaks. Taghia is a small, isolated village nestled in the heart of the Atlas Mountains. Known for its dramatic cliffs and rugged terrain, it's a paradise for climbers and hikers seeking solitude and unspoiled natural beauty. One of the most iconic hikes in the area is the Taghia Gorge. This dramatic gorge is carved by the Asif and Ozerimt River and features towering cliffs that rise up to 2,000 feet on either side. The hike through the gorge is both challenging and exhilarating, with sections that require scrambling over rocks and navigating narrow ledges. For those looking for an even greater challenge, the hike to the high plateau of Tazakhart is a must. This route involves a steep ascent through rocky terrain, with panoramic views of the Atlas Mountains at every turn. Taghia is also a renowned climbing destination, with numerous routes that attract climbers from around the world. Whether you're a seasoned climber or a novice looking to try something new, the climbing opportunities in Taghia are unparalleled. While the physical challenges of hiking and climbing in Taghia are significant, the cultural experience is equally rewarding. The village is home to the Berber people, known for their warm hospitality and rich traditions. Staying in a local guest house, you'll have the chance to experience traditional Berber life, enjoy home-cooked meals, and learn about the history and culture of the region. The Kalalau Trail stretches 11 miles along the rugged Napoli coast. The Kalalau Trail attracts thousands of hikers each year, drawn by the promise of adventure and the stunning natural beauty. The journey begins at Key Beach, where the trail immediately climbs steeply, offering stunning views of the turquoise waters of the Pacific Ocean. As you continue, you'll pass through lush tropical forests, cross clear mountain streams, and be treated to breathtaking vistas of the Napoli coast's dramatic cliffs. Kalalau Trail challenges are its combination of elevation changes, slippery surfaces, and exposed sections. The trail climbs and descends steeply, with a total elevation gain of about 5,000 feet. Parts of the trail are narrow and run along high, exposed cliffs, where a misstep could lead to a dangerous fall. Additionally, the trail can be muddy and slippery, especially after rain, adding to the challenge. Hanakapie Beach is located 2 miles from the trailhead. This beautiful, secluded beach is a popular spot for a rest, but swimming is not recommended due to strong currents and dangerous surf. From here, the trail becomes even more challenging as it climbs higher and the terrain becomes more rugged. The ultimate destination is Kalalau Beach, a pristine, crescent-shaped beach surrounded by towering cliffs and lush greenery. This remote paradise is only accessible by foot or by boat, making it a truly unique and rewarding experience. Many hikers choose to camp here for a night or two, enjoying the peaceful solitude and natural beauty of this secluded spot. The Drakensberg Traverse covers about 40 miles through the rugged Drakensberg Mountains, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This hike usually takes between 6 to 10 days, depending on your pace and the conditions. The rough terrain and unpredictable weather make the Drakensberg Traverse so tough. You'll be walking along narrow paths on steep cliffs, crossing rivers, and scrambling over rocks. The trail reaches heights of up to 11,400 feet, where the air is thinner and it's easy to get altitude sickness. The weather can change in an instant with sudden storms, strong winds, and even snow, adding to the challenge. Despite these difficulties, about 1,000 of hikers tackle the Drakensberg Traverse each year, drawn by the promise of adventure and the chance to see some truly amazing landscapes. One of the most exciting parts of the hike is the chain ladders at Sentinel Peak. These metal ladders climb up steep rock faces, offering a thrilling and slightly scary climb with amazing views of the mountains all around. Caminito del Rey, or the King's Little Pathway, is a famous trail located in the province of Malaga, Spain. Originally built in the early 20th century to provide workers access to 2 hydroelectric plants, the path has since become one of the most popular and thrilling hikes in the world. The trail is about 5 miles, 8 kilometers, long, and it winds through the stunning El Coro Gorge, offering jaw-dropping views and a heart-pounding adventure. What makes Caminito del Rey so unique is its narrow walkway, which clings to the sheer cliffs of the gorge. The path is often just a few feet wide, suspended up to 330 feet above the river below. For years, the trail was known as one of the most dangerous hikes in the world due to its deteriorated condition and the numerous accidents that occurred. However, after extensive renovations, it reopened in 2015 with new safety measures, making it accessible to a wider range of hikers. The trail includes sections of glass-floored walkways, giving you a vertigo-inducing view straight down to the gorge below. The combination of the narrow path, high elevation, and stunning scenery makes this hike a thrilling experience. Tickets for Caminito del Rey must be booked in advance, as the number of daily visitors is limited to preserve the natural environment and ensure safety. Guided tours are also available for those who want to learn more about the history and geology of the area. Cascade Saddle is located in the Mount Aspiring National Park on New Zealand's South Island. This demanding hike covers about 17 miles one way and is typically completed over 2 days. Steep and rugged terrain makes Cascade Saddle particularly challenging. The trail involves significant elevation gain, with steep climbs and descents that require a high level of fitness and experience. Sections of the path can be slippery, especially after rain, adding to the difficulty and danger. The hike reaches an altitude of over 5,400 feet, where the air is thinner and the weather can change rapidly, bringing sudden cold and storms. Cascade Saddle attracts adventurous hikers from around the world, drawn by its unparalleled beauty and sense of adventure. The views along the trail are nothing short of spectacular. You'll pass through dense beech forests, cross clear mountain streams, and traverse high alpine meadows. One of the most thrilling aspects of the Cascade Saddle hike is the chance to see the Dart Glacier up close. The sight of this massive river of ice flowing down from the peaks is awe-inspiring. The surrounding landscape is dotted with turquoise alpine lakes and vibrant wildflowers, creating a picture-perfect scene. Pacaya Volcano is one of Guatemala's most active volcanoes, standing at about 8,373 feet. Located just 30 kilometers south of Guatemala City, it's a popular destination for both locals and tourists. The hike to the summit offers a unique opportunity to see volcanic activity up close and experience the raw power of nature. The trail to the top of Pacaya is about 4 miles round trip and can be completed in about 2 to 3 hours. While the hike is considered moderate, it includes some steep sections that can be challenging, especially on loose volcanic ash and gravel. However, the effort is well worth it, as the scenery and experiences along the way are truly unforgettable. One of the most exciting aspects of hiking Pacaya is the opportunity to walk on recent lava flows and feel the heat emanating from the ground. The landscape is otherworldly, with jagged black rocks, steam vents, and the occasional sight of glowing lava. Depending on the level of volcanic activity, you might even witness small eruptions or lava flows, making for an exhilarating experience. The hike typically begins from the village of San Francisco de Sales. As you ascend, you'll pass through lush forests and open meadows with stunning views of the surrounding volcanoes, including Agua, Fuego, and Acatenango. The higher you climb, the more dramatic the landscape becomes, transitioning to a barren, rocky terrain as you approach the active cone. Reaching the lava fields near the summit feels an achievement. Here, you can roast marshmallows over the heat vents, a fun and unique experience that adds a touch of novelty to your adventure. Striding Edge is a famous ridge leading to the summit of Helvellyn, the third highest peak in England, standing at 3,117 feet. Striding Edge itself is a narrow knife-edge ridge that stretches for about a mile. The ridge is mostly made up of rocky outcrops, requiring hikers to scramble over boulders and navigate along exposed sections with steep drops on both sides. The sense of exposure and the need for careful footing make this section both exciting and challenging. Striding Edge attracts thousands of hikers each year, drawn by the promise of adventure and the stunning views. The ridge offers panoramic vistas of the Lake District's dramatic landscapes, with rolling hills, deep valleys, and shimmering lakes stretching out as far as the eye can see. On clear days, you can see all the way to Scotland and the Isle of Man. Once you reach the summit, you'll be rewarded with 360-degree views of the Lake District's breathtaking scenery. Hike to Machu Picchu. The adventure begins in the Sacred Valley, near the town of Ollantaytambo. From there, the trail winds through lush cloud forests, alpine tundra, and stunning mountain passes. One of the first major landmarks you'll encounter is Lactopata, an ancient Inca site that provides a glimpse into the remarkable engineering and agricultural prowess of the civilization. The second day of the hike is often considered the most challenging, as it involves a steep ascent to Dead Woman's Pass, the highest point on the trail at 13,780 feet, 4,200 meters. The climb is tough, but the panoramic views from the top are absolutely worth it. The descent into the Pacaya Valley is equally stunning, with dramatic landscapes and diverse flora and fauna. As you continue along the trail, you'll pass through ancient ruins like Runcarake, Sayakmarca, and Fuyupatamarca, each offering a unique window into Inca culture and history. The trail itself is a marvel, with sections of original Inca stonework still intact. The sense of walking in the footsteps of the Incas adds a profound and almost mystical element to the journey. The final stretch of the hike leads to the famous Sun Gate, Inti Punku, where you'll get your first glimpse of Machu Picchu. Seeing the ancient city emerge from the mist as the sun rises over the mountains is an unforgettable moment that rewards all your hard work. The site of Machu Picchu, with its iconic terraces, temples, and stone structures set against the backdrop of Huayna Picchu, is simply breathtaking. Hiking to Machu Picchu is more than just a trek. It's a journey through time, nature, and the legacy of the Inca civilization. The Kokoda Track is not just a physical challenge. It's a journey through history. During World War, this trail was the site of a series of fierce battles between Japanese and Allied forces, primarily Australian troops. Hiking the track today offers a profound connection to this significant period, with many war relics, memorials, and stories from local guides bringing the history to life. One of the most remarkable aspects of hiking the Kokoda Track is the opportunity to interact with the local people. The indigenous communities along the trail, primarily the Koyari and Orokaiva people, are known for their warm hospitality and rich cultural heritage. Staying in village guest houses provides a chance to learn about their way of life, traditions, and the critical role they played during the war as Fuzzy Wuzzy Angels, aiding Australian soldiers. The Kokoda Track is a 60-mile trail that traverses the rugged Owen Stanley Range in Papua New Guinea. This hike typically takes between 7 to 12 days to complete, depending on your pace and the conditions. The maze is part of Canyonlands National Park, known for its rugged landscape and intricate network of canyons. This area is so remote and difficult to navigate that only about 2,000 people visit each year. Hiking the maze is a true test of your skills and preparation. The trail covers about 13 miles to the harvest scene, one of the most famous pictograph panels in the park, but getting lost in the network of canyons can add significant distance. The terrain is rough, with steep drops, narrow ledges, and rocky surfaces. The hike can take several days, and you need to be self-sufficient, carrying all your food, water, and camping gear. The isolation makes the maze particularly challenging because there are no services, no marked trails, and no reliable water sources. If something goes wrong, help is far away, so you need to be well prepared and self-reliant. This isolation is also part of the appeal. The sense of solitude and the untouched beauty of the landscape make it a truly unique experience. One of the highlights of the maze is the incredible rock art left by ancient Native American cultures. The harvest scene is a must-see, featuring intricate pictographs that are thousands of years old. These cultural artifacts add a sense of mystery and wonder to the already stunning natural surroundings. The rewards of hiking the maze are immense. The dramatic desert landscape, the sense of adventure, and the stunning rock formations create an unforgettable experience. Hiking, especially on the world's most dangerous trails, is a powerful way to connect with nature, history, and our own inner strength. It challenges us physically and mentally, offering a unique blend of adventure and reflection. If you're thinking about hiking on these dangerous trails, you need to be well prepared. These hikes are not for beginners. So lace up your boots, pack your gear, and get ready to explore the world's most dangerous and awe-inspiring hikes. Thanks for joining us on this journey. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more thrilling hiking stories. Until next time, happy trails.